Hello, Nikki here, and welcome to my channel. Whew, all that's following me, I'm trying. I am trying, I'm trying. And the thing about it is, I don't want to give you the sugar-coated version that these people be giving you, but nobody watching my channel. I'm going to still say it. I'm still going to put it out here for those that's watching. If you come to Ghana, decide to come to Ghana, I need you to have three things in check. Three things. Number one, financial. Okay? Number two, mental health. Have it in check. Number three, your tolerance and patience level for this place, because it will challenge you on all three. You know what I'm saying? So me, I can live here comfortable if I had my things. If I had constant lights, constant water. You know what I'm saying? That's the issue I'm dealing with right now. Lights on, lights off. Water on, water off. I'm dealing with that issue, but my water issue is only off because of my maintenance man that we have is not solving the issue. I can put water in my tank till my tank is empty. My water is flowing, but it's not coming from the borehole. What he say? We didn't have none of them problems until he decided he want to fix another apartment. Now the rest of us are suffering. Okay? Because we had two apartments here that had the main water issue, the ones on the end. The rest of us had water. And ever since he been working on it, because God only knows why my landlord don't let nobody else come. And he shows up or he don't show up. And then I never seen nobody, long as I've been living this life, nobody work without tools on whatever they working on. He got magic hands, magic fingers. I don't know. That's the name me and my old neighbor gave him, magic hands and magic fingers. Because I ain't never seen it. But the girl said he have them too, but every time I see him, I don't see nothing in his hand to be working on anything. Okay, but anyway, I want to go back to the topics. Number one, finance. Okay. Everything I do is on a budget because I'm still juggling two areas. Okay, I still have stuff going on where I come from in the States, and I'm trying to live here. So I'm averaging out. But if your finance is strong, you can live a little bit better. But if that, wherever you rent or whatever, make sure you either have solar or generator. And X, is there 24/7 lights, and is the water. You know what I'm saying? Because those are the main problems that they have in here, outside the bad roads, whatever. But I want to focus on, your finance, because that's going to dictate where you live and your standard of living, because Ghana is more expensive than Atlanta if you're in the city or close to the city. And then even that is going to cost you when you're buying things if you don't go to the streets. That's why I call it the markets, the people. If you don't go to your community, if you don't go outside of the so-called malls, the shop rights, the stores to get things. And then when you go there, a lot of that stuff is not catered to you, me, as being in the skin tone I'm in. A lot of that is catered to, the other skin tone when I go shopping. Because you have things in there that, but anyway, we going to talk about that. Unless you in, another bougie area, which I don't have bougie money, but I want to have things, and I can get things, but it's going to cost you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's and even the people, when you go shopping with the normal people, because they hear your accent or they know you're not from here, they try you, but they don't try Nikki D, because in my mind, I already know what I'm going to pay. I already did my research about the average cost of things. That's what I'm saying. Everything, you got to do your research before you come here. You got to do your research while you living here, or Ghana will chop your money. Chop your money. It'll be flying out the window. You won't be able to enjoy yourself. You won't be able to enjoy life because everything is overpriced when you're a foreigner. Everything is overpriced. You know what I'm saying? I always say I want the Ghana price. And if you have to get you a Ghana friend to shop for you, you know what I'm saying, then they slick too. But we ain't going to talk about that. Like I said, there's many snakes in the garden. But it's, I mean, you got some good people. I mean, most of them are good people. But everybody has their agenda. And when they see you coming, yeah, I only speak for me. I only speak for my experience. But the lighter you are, the more you get catered to. And I'm not talking about light like I'm talking about, I don't want to say it because I don't want people to get mad at me. It's, you know what I'm saying? And it's a shame. Okay? Because in my mind, you should double, triple the price on them. Not me. Because I'm your sister. Whatever. But I'm not going to make it about that. But you need to be financially strong. Have money coming in. And have extra money coming in. Because this is really a cash heavy place. You know what I'm saying? They got the machines and stuff like that, but they mostly deal in cash. And some of our people is fading that out because they want to go cashless because people stealing. But if you pay people, cost of living is going up, salary should be going up. If you pay people, people be honest. Okay? So make sure your financial is strong because it's going to cost you. You know what I'm saying? It's going to cost you to have that car. It's going to cost you if you want to get insurance, if now you got to come out the pocket. It's going to cost you to pay for things because the price for you is not the Ghana price. You have people, you know what I'm saying, when you be friendly with people, you talk to people, get to know people, your community, like me. I know people in my community, and then we talk casually, you know what I'm saying? They understand, I understand, and then, you know, I'm going to switch up on you if, you know what I'm saying, it's not my budget. When you do the trickery, that, you know, the person I was dealing with do the trickery, I'm going to greet you, hey, but you're not going to get my money. I'm just like that. I don't argue with no people. I keep it moving because I know what I'm going to spend. I know what my budget is. And then you can't make me give you my money outside of what I'm going to spend. So make sure you have your money. Make sure you understand the currency. Make sure you research the price of everything. Like I said, I'm dealing with establishments here. I'm dealing with the streets here. I'm dealing, you know, with, well, I call it the streets, you know what I'm saying, the neighborhood markets and stuff like that. You hear me calling it the streets. Anyway, and I'm going to the stores too, you know, the ShopRite, the Malcolm, you know, the mall. I'm going to those places too, and I'm looking at the prices, and then I'm, you know, like I said, do your research on everything before you come here. Where you want to stay, make sure you visit different areas. Don't limit yourself to, you know, one area, because I've been here in different areas and I see the difference. You know what I'm saying? I see how it is to be comfortable in Cantonment, however they say it. I see how it is to be in East Legon. I see how it is to be in Spentex. Now I'm in Timber. I mean, so make sure you come and visit. And if you want the particular life that you have wherever you coming from, you're going to pay for it. That's what I'm saying. Make sure your financial, you know what I'm saying? And the main thing is, when you looking at these places, ask them, 24 lights, that means, do they have a solar Do they have a generator backup? Ask them. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to have that. If you have kids, that and the water. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you have constant water flow. And like I said, you got to come here, go to different areas. Don't just take, you know what I'm saying, this sugar-coated YouTube version of things, because they got the money to do certain things, to live a certain way. But all of it, maintenance people, I'm coming. I'm sick of that word, I'm coming. You come or you don't come, and then when you come, you say you're coming one time, might be 10 hours later. So, and it does not just happen in my low middle income area where I'm at, what I can afford. Is happening in the other areas, because I was over there before I came over here, and I had a leak in my air condition. Okay, you've been coming one day, it ended up being the next day, and then when you came, okay, you're taking too many breaks. And I know you had this situation. If you do air conditioning like this all the time, you should be in and out. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't take all day. For what I had going on, if I would have known by looking and observing, I could have did it myself in 20 minutes. But anyway, we ain't gonna go there. And I was in a nice area. So you have to think about that when you have people. You have to think about trusting people, you know what I'm saying? Like car issues, because, you know, I done rented a car. If you can't get it from the airport, Avis or somebody, and you try these other people, anyway, just have your cash ready. Just have your cash ready. I'm saying be financial strong. Have your cash ready, because everywhere does not take your cards. You know what I'm saying? And everything. Research. I can't express it enough. Research. And then the second thing is visit. You got to visit. You can't just jump and come. You know what I'm saying? This is my third time here, but this is my longest time here. But this trip was not for me to stay. This trip was for Ghana to be my home base while I traveled to other places in Africa. And then me with my mental challenges, I've been able to do short trips. I haven't been able to go places. All my stuff is within, bypass, you know, like I'm going this weekend to get me some woosah, because I've been dealing with 2 weeks of water issues, but really 7 months of water issues. But anyway, so I had to go somewhere where I can get me some woosah moment. And so that's what I'm going to do this weekend. Like I said, make sure you have your finances so you can dictate your way of life, your living, whatever, and be able to escape if you low middle class like me, and be able to afford to give yourself those woosah moments, to give yourself a dining out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I said, make sure your finances stay, because you have, you know, people putting stuff in these people's neighborhood, and the people can't afford to go in the place. Make it make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's the first thing. The second thing, your mental health. Your mental health needs to be strong, because with your mental health, you're going to be dealing with number 3, which is your patience and your tolerance for customer service wise, for as getting your things that you need, your mental health, your patience, these two go hand in hand together, because if your mental health is not strong, Ghana will break you. It's peaceful, it's lovely, but the things, the system, certain things, it will break you. Because I was in Germany. Yeah, our food was, I can understand our food, because when I was in Germany, everything was made per order. You know what I'm saying? But the way you feel, the way they treated you, and things like that, you didn't mind waiting. You know what I'm saying? Here, woo, hurry up. And then you taking your time with my stuff should be hot on fire. Why is room temperature? Or why is, you know what I'm saying, like the rice I got the other day, why is it semi-cold? But you had me waiting almost 30, 45 minutes. Hey, like I say, I was in Germany. Yeah, I waited, and because they did everything, you know what I'm saying, per order. But when I came, you could see the steam on it. I done waited an hour, waited 45 minutes, but when it came, it wasn't room temperature. It wasn't warm. So what am I waiting for? You back there playing, clapping your hands. What am I waiting for? You know what I'm saying? That's why I say your mental and your patience and tolerance. You know what I'm saying? They friendly on certain things. Like I say, excuse me. I don't want to paint it all bad, but it's things that need to be done. People need to be educated. Mindset need to be really, really, really changed. You know what I'm saying? Because the two phrases I hear that I do not, three, let me go back, three, I do not want to hear. I don't want to hear that coming no more. I don't want to hear this is Africa no more. And I don't want to hear this is Ghana. I don't want to hear that. But this is Ghana. This is Africa. I don't want to hear that no more. Okay? If you're serving in the service business, I don't want to hear no excuses. Okay? Especially with maintenance, I'm coming. Or with a ride, I'm coming. Now, if I tell you to meet me, I need you to pick me up at 12 o'clock. That don't mean 12:30, and it does not mean 1 o'clock. That's when that coming come in. Maintenance, when the coming come in. You said you're going to be here 2 weeks ago. You can't come. I'm coming. And you don't say nothing. And then you supposed to be here this weekend. You still coming. That's why I say your mental health need to be strong. Your patience need to be strong. Because like I say, I'm coming from the U.S. U.S. got its things going on. It got other things going on. But when it comes to, when you paying for a service, you going to get that service. And when you complain about that service, you know what I'm saying, because you paying for it, something going to be done, something going to be changed. Here, this is Ghana. This is Africa. Now, I don't want to hear them face. I don't want to hear that no more. You know what I'm saying? Because people have made it the norm for that. Nobody's really trying to change that. You know what I'm saying? But when we come, we doing what we do, but then the average person can't really afford to come to your place in their neighborhood. And it's still a challenge, you know what I'm saying, with that. When they are the face working for you and they still the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And you got to go beyond just a friendly smile. Beyond the courtesy. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, training, education, mindset, all of these things. But if you're going to live here, mental health need to be strong. Got to have a good support and your patience, your tolerance level. Because I be wanting to snap, I be wanting to burp, 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 you know, but I can't do that. They already called me crazy nigga. I can't be going off on people, you know what I'm saying, when I really be wanting to. And sometimes I do on the slide, you know what I'm saying, nice but nasty, nice and nasty on the slide, you know, and it could be comfortable for you. You have to have a good support system. And like I said, you mainly have to really have some patience and tolerance for this place. And I'm dealing it with PTSD. and I had to balance myself out. That's why I can't do a lot in my position. But I'm still enjoying myself. I'm still able to, see the beauty of the place, beautiful things, places you can go. But you got to have that number one to be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? And the people here, they can't really enjoy it. And they're enjoying it when they're working, but you're working. I'm in this nice place, but I got to go home to this. You know what I'm saying? But you're working. You're not able to afford it on your own to enjoy it. And something need to be done about that, And it's just everything. Do your research. Educate yourself. How you can do it. How you can make it here in Ghana. Don't go by what this person say, that person, because every video I've been seeing and looking at, they showing you the beauty. They're not showing you the chaos. They're not showing you the reality of being here. You know what I'm saying? And I've been here on different scales. They're not showing you the real reality. And they're not showing you, and it's a sad thing when you have them saying they love foreigners. Love yourself. It's a sad thing when they're catering to not my skin tone. Okay, my skin tone might get catered to a little bit because of number one, the money. You know what I'm saying? But it's not exact. And then most of the time that is it's going to places that, somebody else, but then the somebody else is still your own people. Because you got these foreigners here, got you selling and preparing in their places, establishment, your own food. I'm gonna have my own restaurant. Like I say, you gotta come here, experience it, visit. Don't just drop up. Because like I said, my intention was not to stay here. My intention is just to be here as a girl. I don't have to be flying from the States back here. You know what I'm saying? I can be in Ghana, and I can go from Ghana to Kenya. I can go from Ghana to, Tanzania and back. You know what I'm saying? That's my intention of me coming here. But my mental health been so scattered. I'm trying to balance it out. And I'm doing short trips. Like this weekend, I'm going to Koforidua. Last weekend, I tried to do something, and be professional in your business. You know what I'm saying? You offer this service, be professional in your business. You know what I'm saying? You want people like me. I'm a loyal person, okay? Because if you give me, you know what I'm saying, the great customer service, you be professional, I'm always going to come to you, and then I'm going to bring other, because you don't know how many people I know. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how many people I know. So if you give me the shit, I'm not going to send somebody to your shop. That's not going to happen. And I know people. You know what I'm saying? I can refer this. I can do this. You know what I'm saying? That's how you like I said, they need to be educated. Your mindset need to be changed, because this is my thing. If you keep the customers that you have, they will bring you people. You ain't got to search. You know what I'm saying? If I'm coming to you, somebody come visit me, I'm going to send them to you, because I'm coming, and then I'm going to bring other people. You don't know how many people I know. Okay? Even if I know 5 people, let's do it 5 people. That's 5 more customers that I brought to you because of how you treated me and how your service was to me. I'm referring you to my friends, family, even people I don't even know. Have you checked out such and such place? And then you don't know how many people they know. Like I said, training mindset is a whole, a lot of things. Like I said, you need to be mentally strong. Your patience, tolerance level need to be, because it's a lot of time I be wanting to flip out. Know your environment, learn the people. I would tell you to learn the language. I know a little, but it's not really necessarily. But if you want to be eavesdropping, don't let them know you know. Because I know enough to put it together when I know when you're talking about me, when you're trying to do something. But they make it hard for you to learn the language because here everybody speaks English, and it makes it hard for you. But just listen, because I know a little God because of my friend Mike. I know enough tree, but I don't let everybody know. I'm letting y'all know now. When they be talking, I might not be able to speak it well. Excuse me, the thing coming loose. I might not be able to speak it, well, but my ears, my secret, and YouTube helped me with that. My little Twitter, a couple of tutors, and then my friend. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know that I know. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's best to learn the language, understand the language. But it's so many you got to learn. But I'm gonna keep it to Tree and Ga. Them the main. You got House. You got other ones. But most everybody speak Tree. And so, but make sure you know some. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be fluent. I'm not fluent, but I know some, and I understand, and I can't speak it very well, but I can speak certain things and stuff like that. But I'm rambling now. So, because everybody has their agenda. That's why I'm saying you need to have your finances straight, research everything, know the price and cost of things so nobody won't jack you. Mental health need to be strong because it will challenge you because you're used to certain things, and certain things I'm going to leave where I come from, but certain things I'm going to bring with me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The respect. You know what I'm saying? Certain things I'm going to bring. Certain things I already know this is Ghana. I already know I'm going to have this kind of this going on because this is not the U.S. I know that thing. Don't bring that full mentality, but bring some of it. And the thing that we need to do is to bring, you know what I'm saying, not be takers like the rest of them. Help these people. Educate these people. Because a lot of people, they the mindset, the mentality is what TV is showing them or what certain group of people is showing them. Like this young guy, all he is looking at is the hip hop genre. That's not all of us. You know what I'm saying? So now he catering, his attitude and stuff towards, you know what I'm saying, the thug life or towards whatever the movies, you know what I'm saying? That's what I mean, educate them, get that mindset out of, the pipe dream that they sold you is not what it is. The nightmare that they sold us about Africa is not what it is, And so, but those are the main things that I want to add to the first. Then we'll come back. I'll come back later with the dating situation. It's 90% situationship. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to have a real dating life, it's somebody's husband. And I don't want nobody's husband. You know what I'm saying? And, some of the cultures, it's acceptable, you know what I'm saying, to have, whatever they call it. But I be want my, I don't know what, I want my own situation, but I don't know what he gonna be doing outside of me. But when it come in my face, I have to handle that. But I don't want to be, what you call it, entanglement or whatever they call it. And so, but everybody has their agenda. And then for us, you got to look at all the angles of it. Are you an escape plan? Are you an experiment? You know what I'm saying? What it is to be with a foreigner, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be me, just a foreigner. Or it's, I can't remember the third one. I can't remember the third one. But it'll come to me maybe later. You know what I'm saying? And then you have to deal with guys that been beat up, their self-esteem been crashed and burned because of the ladies here. They so hungry, greedy for money. How about let's be a team? Let's have each other back, help each other build something. You know what I'm saying? Like I see some of the couples here in my neighborhood. I seen the good couples have each other back. You know what I'm saying? Got one girl, her and the sister be cooking, her husband be cooking, he deliver. You know what I'm saying? But they working together, and because her dream is to have her own restaurant. She started out working at somebody's restaurant. Now she got her little booth thing, and her next dream is to, and they are working it together. That's what I'm saying. But you have a lot of these women that beat these men ego down so bad, like we do in the States. Same thing, just a different circumstance. And everybody want this here. But that comes and go. You know what I'm saying? You need the things that I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? Those foundational things for as a relationship. Because you're gonna have if I have. Okay? I'm going to have if you have, and if we got it together, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you got to look out for that person back, and then next time they might look out for your back, then y'all got each other back. Because I'm not always going to be on top. He's not going to be always top, but we working it together because we still got to eat. We still got to live. And it's called looking out for each other. Because right now, I'm in a situation, you know what I'm saying? I can clothe us, I can feed us and do small things until you get to whatever level you is, but there's a time frame on it. Because the only son I'm going to take care of is my son, and they ain't no babies no more, so I ain't going to take care of them either. They grown ass men. I'm rambling again, but anyway, I had to get that off my chest. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, make sure your finance, your mental health is strong, your patient tolerance levels, because like I said, Ghana will challenge you even though it's a peaceful place. And I want to maintain my peace, and I want to maintain my mental health that I done, you know what I'm saying, worked so hard to have. Like I said, right now I'm trying to balance myself out because I'm dealing with stuff that I shouldn't be dealing with. But anyway, all is well. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm going to get it together. Peace.